Surprised you got me back?
Why?
Again?
No, you're not surprised at all, because you're a very successful young man, a huge star. Of course we would want you back on.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh.
KSI is part of a group called the Sidemen.
Yes. So we're 7 people who play games as well as do random things on YouTube, and a lot of people just watch us.
Yeah.
So much to the point we have our own Netflix doc.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
we made it.
We're going to get to that in a minute. The Sidemen, though, but normally, traditionally, when I would hear the phrase Sidemen, I would have thought it would be they were the Sidemen to someone else.
Yes.
So, like, Jack would have Sidemen, and I would think, OK, well, Jackie's the lead guy. But there's not one...
I thought it was if you're cheating, you've
That's
got a
what I was
side
going to
man.
say, yeah, man on the side.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are you men on the side?
Well, I mean, we're kind of side men to each other, if that makes sense.
Love it.
Well, no.
Documentary.
Is it anything to do with cider, the drink?
No, definitely not.
Anyway, we've somewhat got this rail.
What's his next line of questioning going to be after Sidemen?
Well, no, it was only meant to-
YouTube, is that to do with the underground? We could be here for a very long time.
Last time I was talking to you, it was like I was coming to terms with the whole YouTube explosion, which is huge, and of course, you know, to young people, everyone knows they're huge stars on YouTube. And,
Yes.
And we were talking about your parents.
Yes.
And I asked you whether your mum had been kind of like happy with you pursuing that as an actual career and doing that.
Yes.
And at the time, she wasn't. She hadn't been initially.
Yeah, she wasn't too keen, whereas now she saw the money and was all in. Yeah.
So you look after your mum, you look after your dad, don't you?
Yeah. So they're good. They're just chilling up in Peterborough.
Do you take them on holidays?
Yes, I actually took them to Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah, so we went to the Atlantis. I took them to the same room that Kendall and Kylie Jenner were at.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
I've got to be honest with you, I'm not remotely excited by that fact.
Okay, fine. Well, for us, it was like, this is wild.
That was a big
Even to
thing.
the point where we were logged into their Netflix.
Oh, wow, they left their Netflix open.
They left their Netflix.
See, that is exciting.
Yeah. So it was sick. Like, even Kanye was on there.
Oh, you went on Kanye?
Yeah, so it was just
Wow.
Ye, as in Y-E.
What was he watching?
So,
What was
Netflix,
what was the
no.
King of Yees watching?
Jack Whitehall, settle down.
He gave it a thumbs down. Did you like this? No. And you've got the documentary, and the documentary is about how you guys started out, and then how you split up as well, because you, rather, I think,
well, I basically
left the side.
yes.
You're the same
Well,
man.
Traitor!
Because I wanted
We have a traitor in our midst!
Thank you, Claudia.
So yeah, I actually did leave. Well, it's because I kind of wanted to make it big. I wanted to make it big in America.
You
And
were,
I thought,
but as a solo, you were prepared to drop your friends.
yeah. You make it sound so bad.
Well, it is.
Yeah, fine. Oh, don't do that.
No.
How did you drop
No, but it's
them?
okay because they're all back
Did
together.
you take them out to dinner or how
No,
did
No,
you
it's
do
even
it?
worse. It's even worse. Tell them what you did.
I made a video about it, and I said, yeah, I just want to leave the Sidemen, mainly because of one of the guys, Ethan.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
So you
I
and
just-
Ethan had beef.
Yeah, we had beef. So he then saw that video and made a diss track.
Yes. So
Yeah.
he said, a diss track is based on the... Well, I'm explaining for some people.
Everyone knows except you.
Yeah, we have some...
Just
we-
the whole country knows.
This is it's a disrespect. So you say something like, whoa, your mum, no good. Like, that sort of thing. That's it, right? That is it.
Perfect.
That's it. That's a diss track.
Perfect.
Wow. But then you dissed him back.
So I saw that and I was very, very annoyed, angry, insulted.
Yeah.
And I decided to, make it my own diss track.
And then one of the other Sidemen, he waded in.
Yeah, he thought, you know what? I want a piece of the action.
He dissed you
and
as
he
well.
just randomly dissed me.
Yeah.
There was a lot of diss tracks.
Too many diss tracks went on. Even
Yeah, I
who
think
was the
it
one who dissed you, who you had no reason to diss you whatsoever?
Harry.
Harry dissed you as
Road
well.
to Shore.
Why did Harry diss you?
Because he just wanted a piece of the action.
He felt left out.
Was it all planned? It
So-
sounds a bit planned.
So it was
was
meant
initial.
to be planned. It was actually meant to be planned. So I didn't actually leave. I was just, doing it like for the
Manipulate.
facade.
They didn't know that.
But then Harry got involved.
No, because I
And
think
then
they
it
did
got
know,
really
but then
serious.
the dissing got too
it got
serious.
real.
But you patched this up.
Yeah. It got a bit awkward when
Yeah.
we, met up.
Crucially, did you apologise to each other's mothers
Yes.
for the shots that were fired.
So I did eventually meet Harry's mum, and I did apologise.
But and what's nice about the documentaries, it details that, but it's not just for fans of the group and the kind of phenomenon, but it also you talk about how you've grown and changed as people. And that's what I think is fascinating about it and what makes it work and makes it worth watching, because you then deal with the kind of various struggles you have with not just that and how that made you feel, but mental health issues and being trolled online, all that kind of stuff, which, of course, takes a huge, you know, has a very large impact on people when they go
Yeah, it's crazy what people say online. They're ruthless.
Well, one of the Sidemen, they were really going for his weight, weren't they?
Yes. Yeah, so Ethan was, you know, at the time, very big. He hates watching the doc because he's there like, that's not me. I'm a completely different person now. And to the point where people don't even recognise him. He's literally, like, transformed tremendously.
But he really obviously went through a really bad time.
Yeah, to the point where he almost killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really sad. But, you know, he's much better now.
But that's why it's important that this sort of thing does that, because people, especially kids who look up to all you guys, and see you and see the massive success that you have created for yourself and you've enjoyed, but to see you going through those things as well and talk about it honestly, I think is a very positive thing.
Well, it just shows that we're human. You know, I know a lot of people just see us on this YouTube screen or whatever screen that we're on, and they just think, oh, these people who are just always performing da-da-da-da-da. But, like, behind closed doors, you know, we go through normal things, and yeah, it can get very tough.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I knew a bit about you, and I'd met the Sidemen when I filmed something with you years ago, so I like they're a very nice young bunch of men. And interesting, though, because the trolling that you go through online, everyone experienced that in a different way. In traditional media and different forms of performance, I knew you as a YouTube phenomenon. I knew you were having great success there, and then I saw you move into music.
Yes.
And you enjoyed success there as well. And then, it surprised all of us, boxing.
Yeah, I just felt like I wanted to punch some people.
Right?
Where would you like to punch?
Well...
No, seriously, was it you wanted to test yourself in that way, or you wanted to...
Yeah, I feel like boxing is one of the hardest things a man can do, or a woman. Like, I just feel like the training is so intense. And, you know, getting punched in the face, you know, it hurts.
It does.
It hurts.
So you were undefeated.
Yes.
Until you fought, and you were known from Love Island, Tommy Fury, in the ring, and then you lost on points.
Well, I technically don't believe that I lost. I still think I won.
But what did the...
You're like the Donald Trump of boxing.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe I lost.
OK.
Yes.
Delusion is a great thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely is. You know. But I didn't lose.
OK, and the question... So in this fight, which you may or may not have won or lost...
Yes, of course.
Would you like a rematch to settle this definitively? Is that going to happen? Because I know people out there were saying, well, that's what should be next, if you want to...
Well, I mean, for Tommy, you know, that's all he does, the boxing.
Yeah.
That is his whole thing. Whereas for me, you know, I was this YouTuber that I wanted to try out the boxing and ended up, you know, reaching decision. And obviously he got the judges on his side. But, I mean, the full public...
Or possibly he won.
Or possibly, yeah. But,
What you're saying is he only has boxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have other strings
So
to
you
your
need
bow.
to give him a
You
chance.
should let less talented people have something.
Well, exactly, yeah.
So you're not going back to boxing at all, though?
You never know. You never know. I might dibble and dabble. You know, I might fight again this year.
You fight his brother.
Yeah, maybe put on a few more pounds.
But you don't have anything concrete planned that you could tell us
At the
about?
moment, no, but I'm still training.
I don't want to see you box again.
Why?
Because I've seen too many... I used to go to boxing matches, and I saw a couple of people actually seriously hurt in boxing matches.
Well, I mean, with my previous fight against Tommy, I didn't really get hit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of my style. I have, like, this elusive style that allows me to not get hit much.
Sorry,
What is that?
It's very thin.
Well, can I show?
Please do show.
Yeah, so
Please do show.
my style is more... It's kind of like this. So it's quite elegant.
Yeah.
And then I just come in, woo!
Like a pond
Bloody
skater
hell.
or like a...
I don't know what that is, but
Those
sure.
flies that jump on the water and
That
never
was-
take the water, you know, they move around.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I feel really safe.
Kush doesn't.
Well, I'm sitting next to Jack.
You know, when I read up on guests before I come on the show, so I know what they've been up to and maybe find out things I didn't know about them in the past. But it's questions, all of you, there are rumours about you online, right? And some of them I'm sure are true, and some of them I'm sure are not. So I thought, wouldn't it be a nice way to dispel some of those rumours? Let's play a game, true or false, with these rumours. So I'm going to read out some of the rumours, or get you to read them out, and the rest can decide whether it's true or false. You up for that?
Yeah.
OK, so if you want to hand these down, these are some paddles. It says true on one side, false on the other side. OK, and we've got the rumours written down here. So we'll just read the first one out. Let's start with Jack. Read out the first rumour, and we decide whether it's true or false. You tell us. Don't give it away like
Okay.
that.
I have a glass eye.
I so want this to be true.
It might not be in his eye socket, though. Maybe he's got one he carries around with him for good luck.
It is false.
Buddy, which one did you think was the false eye?
Yeah, which one? I mean, it could be any of them.
Yeah.
Glass eyes don't do.
That's a genuine rumour online about you.
I read that rumour
Where'd
when
it come
I
from?
first did television. I did Celebrity Big Brother's Big Mouth, and I was the host of it, and I foolishly went online afterwards and read in a forum a thing about me, and the line at the top was, does Jack Whitehall have a glass eye? And then underneath there was all these people debating whether or not I had a glass eye, which then genuinely gave me such a complex. And then the next night, when I had to host the show, I was moving my eyes around to try and show them that I did it.
Kush, we got another one for us?
I once had a wee next to Beyonce.
Well, we've all done that.
It is true.
True. And where was this?
At the Met Gala,
Oh, you've been there?
I have been there, and there's only really one toilet because the rest of it's taken up with decorations. So you end up in a queue for the toilet. Like, I was, like, in front of Bette Midler and behind Beyonce, and she was in, like, a plastic dress that was just plastic stuck to her because it was plastic year or something, whatever they were doing. And then she went in the toilet, and I could hear them peeling, you know, so she goes to the toilet. And I just, you know, concentrated and just did my wee, not wanting to disturb her. And I just tried to wee as quietly as possible so as not to disturb the magic or annoy her or, you know, maybe we could be
Queen
friends.
bee.
Yeah, so I just quietly weed and thought about how lucky I was to be in that situation.
I served her, you know. I served her once in the knicker shop.
In the...
The
another one.
famous knicker shop that I worked in.
So Beyonce came in with a group or on her own?
She came with an assistant, and I was just a shop assistant, and it was a day when everyone had called in sick and there was no staff except for me and one other person, and I was serving some awful customers that were really bossy, and she walked in, Queen Bee, like, oh, you are absolutely my idol. And I tried to keep it cool, and I was just like, hello, madam, can I help you? Like, treat her normally, because I knew that's what she would have wanted. And then she went in, and then she came to the till at the end to sort of sign her bill, extortionate. And then she just, like, held my hand. She went, what else do you do? And I went, this is really lame, but I do sing. And she held my hand and she went, I wish you all the luck in the world with your career. You're a special person.
Wow.
And I was like, so thanks, B.
That's amazing. You got one more for us?
Okay, I spent £40,000 on a diamond-encrusted mouthguard.
I mean, horribly, I suspect that's true.
Okay.
I mean, how often are you going to wear it? Paloma, would you...
Yeah, I'll do one. I gave Alan Carr, Adele, and Adele's dog food poisoning.
Sorry.
To you.
How did that happen?
It was an accident. I love them both, but I've known Adele for a long, long time, and I met Alan sort of through her, and I was like, I'll cook everyone dinner. And then I bought some meat from a local supermarket, which I won't name, but I blame them because it wasn't past the sell-by date, and I know it was that meat because, you know, when you get food poisoning and afterwards you know exactly what it was that gave it to you.
When it comes out.
It's just like, woo!
But
But the problem was the dog had a little bit as well, and the dog got the shit.
Wow.
But the positive is it's inspired Adele to write her next album. And that album is going to be called 42, which is how many hours she was strapped to the shitter for.
OK, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's an exciting part of the show because we're almost at the point where Paloma's going to sing for us, but before she does that, she wants to get changed. You've got something which is appropriate for the song, I
Slip
believe.
in something a bit more comfortable, guys.
OK, so let's say thank you to Paloma Faith. And Paloma, if you'd like to head off and get yourself ready, we'll see you in a few moments. Paloma Faith. What's the next thing for the Sidemen? What are you doing? What's the next Sunday we got to look for, which would be dropping tomorrow? Every Sunday they do a special called Sidemen Sundays.
So our next video is us being abandoned in Ireland. So we were basically blindfolded, put in a car and just taken to random places in Ireland, and we have to find our way back. And yeah, it was definitely a challenge.
Did you enjoy the experience?
No. So yeah, it was definitely quite a challenge, but you know, you can watch to see who wins in the end.
Oh, well, I'll watch. I like you and the Sidemen. Oh, you are one of the Sidemen?
Yes.
I shouldn't say you and the Sidemen.
Yeah, it's kind of mean for them because
yeah.
it makes them look like the Sidemen.
But you quite like it.
You know what? I like being the Beyonce of the group.
Thank you all so much for being on the show. Will you join me in saying thank you to the guests who are out there, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Jack Whitehall, Push Gumbo, of course, the fabulous Push Gumbo, and the one and only JJ KSI.